Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Pikachu's adventure in lands and my headset phone's just... I also screwed up that intro and my headphone came out. How great! This is a great start. Welcome back to Pikachu's adventure, where Pikachu is no longer available. This title's on the screen. Do I have to say it every time? Also, I forgot to say, I'm Marquez. I just messed up that whole thing. Should I start it again? Nah, I never start these again. Okay, so in this episode, we're gonna screw everything up, obviously. No, we can't leave the town until we pick our team. Now, off screen, I went and had a look at our options, and I picked out what I think will be our best team, not just for the next route, but potentially for the entire game. So we may actually have a set team after this. Yay! Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to remove P-Fly from the party. It's not a bad Pokemon to have with us, especially for the next areas and that, but it's not going to get too much mileage beyond this. It's best to keep it here. We don't want it to die. We don't want P-Fly to die. So we're going to put P-Fly in a box. And we're going to get out our biggest heavy hitter in this game, Jawbreaker. Overpowered, just too overpowered. Jawbreaker, please nerf. Jawbreaker is way too overpowered. Even at level 22, that's like level 220. It's just... that's in Jawbreaker levels, you see. See, 22 is basically Jawbreaker levels. It's actually equivalent to 220. Oh, I'll double it and say 44. Anyway, so aside from that, we have an interesting team. Yes, I know I haven't put one in the final, but that's what I'm working towards. We have Daydream, Psychic type. Birdsworth, Flying type. Doom and Gloom, Grass and Poison type. Also, Birdsworth is normal as well. Quaking, Poison and Ground type. And finally, Jawbreaker, our Jaw type. Going forward, this is going to be a pretty decent... it's going to be a half-decent team, probably. I don't really want to switch them out from now on, really, to be honest. Unless I really find that they're weak or one of them dies or something happens like that. So, we'll see what happens there. But we are missing kind of a few elements here, aren't we? One of the main ones we're least weak, least strong against. We have two poison types right here. And all that. I mean, there's no point in me trying to explain it. What I want is a water type, because I haven't got a water type on the team. I could have a fire type, but that's not going to necessarily gel well with our current setup, and I don't think we have any fire types at the moment. I still don't have any available to us, which is really weird. I mean, we could have had Viclaw, but that happened. So, rather than going through the whole who am I going to pick, it was a choice between Gyro, the current Magikarp, and... where are you? And Blurt, Resident Squirtle. Having a Gyarados would be great, but I already have a Flying type that I can use, and there isn't really any Dragon moves for him to utilize. I know it's a pretty decent Pokemon, but let's go outside the box a bit. Plus, we don't have a starter ever since Pikachu died. Ryan died, sorry. So, let's bring in Blurt. Because I want to bring in Blurt. That's pretty much the entire reason behind it. I just want to bring Blurt into the team. So, Blurt is our resident water type. Squirtle. Now, there's a bit of a problem with him because he is level 10. However, we have access to something that can make that not a problem anymore. It will mean that Jawbreaker won't be able to... Actually, I've got a problem with that too. If we send Blurt to the Pokemon Trainer, he may miss some good moves that he can get. Let's find out what he has, actually. He does have Bubble, so he does have a usable water move. I do, however, if we still have it on us, want to use the HM... No, we don't have it. We never had it. We don't have it yet. What am I thinking? Anyway. So one of the main reasons I wanted to set up my team like this is I can have Blurt learn Surf, and possibly Strength, to be honest. Quaking could also potentially learn Strength. He currently, I believe, has Headbutt. Body Slam, which I always am not sure whether to use Body Slam or Strength. Strength actually is great because you can use it in World, but Body Slam is, I think, the better move because of its paralysis of possibility. And I think it's slightly stronger too. But Strength does let us use it during the World, so it may not be a problem there. Unless I want to use it for like Blurred or somebody, or even Jawbreaker at that point. We have Fly. We have Fly already on Birdsworth. And we have Cut on Doom and Gloom. I don't remember if there are any other HMs that we need to use. We have Flash on Daydream, but yeah, we have Flash on Daydream, so we've actually got, I think, every HM in this generation covered with our team. So as long as we keep this team, we should not have a reason to ever, well, you know, change our team. As long as they stay alive. Okay, I'm going to switch all the strongest ones to the end. Swap their ends. Don't worry, we don't have double battle, so we won't have to worry about having to switch out the weakest too. Jawbreaker, how far you have fallen! Don't worry, I know that you're not as weak as it looks. You are the most powerful of all of our team. Okay, so what I want to do in this episode is... Well, I was immediately going to go to the... I might as well start walking there. The Lavender Tower. Now, I know they're about level 20-something there, if I recall correctly. And I do have Pokemon that can deal with them. Daydream can do a lot of damage, but we'll take a lot of damage from them too. Birdsworth and I believe also Jawbreaker can avoid their attacks entirely. Jawbreaker, do you have any non-normal moves? You do not, so you can't attack back. So I could potentially power up these three using the whole switch-in method. So that's a possibility. But I don't know if our rival... Did we battle our rival before? I don't remember if we battled our rival yet. Clone! Did we battle you? Now, I know the game doesn't count losing to him as... yeah. Okay, so let's... No. I want Doom and Gloom to cut. I know the game doesn't count losing to him as a fainted, but I'm going to count as a fainted, so we definitely don't want to lose to him. As if we do, not only will we lose a lot of Pokemon, but we'll probably be dead and that'll be the end of the series, and that's not fun. I already have an Abra. Prepare to die. Well, no, you won't die, because you're... I'm just going to use the move that I don't need. You're already faster, yeah. There was no point in running from that. Or anything from that. It was going to disappear regardless. Did we catch our first Abra, or is that the first time we see one teleport away? I don't know. One or the other. So I'm going to do a little bit of training here because, well, that's a level 20 Pidgey, and Blurt needs some levels. I will bring out Daydream. For now. Headbutt. I mean, it's not gonna be... Pidgey's not too much of a problem. And Blurt should... No? Never look at what Blurt's... 105. That's gonna be hard to do with a switch out method. Have I missed anything along the way? I can't switch out my team now. We've already left the town, so I can't actually swap out. Gonna send the Rattata in against... Let's bring Jawbreaker into the mix. Let's just give him a chance to practice again. Oh, that's a Hyper Fang. Are you sure that's a Hyper Fang? I feel like this is a Hyper Fang. Yeah. I told you, that level is not something you should worry about. I mean, technically Jawbreaker is at his physical peak. I can leave him in the... Okay, what I'm going to do is... we're gonna progress to the we're gonna progress to the tower, and we're gonna take on our rival if he appears. If we haven't already defeated him. You know what? I can tell if he's there because I'll see him. Duh. We hope to see you again. Great. That's just great. Okay, let's see if our rival is here. Bum, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. No, we already beat him. That means I can continue forward because there are only going to be ghosts here. This is the yellow version, so there actually isn't any, well, Cubones until higher up. Hold on. What? You're supposed to say, I don't identify Pokemon up here. The Silph Scope identified the... Okay, never mind. Thanks, screen, for being like that. That is level 22 Ghastly. However, this is Birdsworth, level 25. He is not a ghost. I forgot you could do that. I completely forgot you could do that. Fly is the only move you have that isn't normal. Oh, this did not. Stop using Confuse Ray! It's a 2-turn move, so he's most likely going to hit himself. It's not. You can't use it anyway. Is it just using Confuse Ray because it can't use another move? No. Yeah. I was going to say, this generation doesn't have that. This generation doesn't have them picking based on your stats or type or whatnot. They literally just choose at random. Blurk grew a level! Hooray! He's getting more powerful already! Alright. I mean, I can fight these psychic people or ghost people or whatever they are. I mean, yeah, this one might. I might be able to. I'm not sure what they have. Yeah, I think I can do this way. I think this is the best choice. Not really sure what's going on. But yeah, I don't know why I hesitated to come here. This is not a problem. Alright, he can only use Fly. I can only use Fly at this point. And it's not like he can hit me either. And that's that. You can't confuse something that's already confused. Now it's no longer confused. I'm gonna run out of Flies pretty quickly actually now I think about it. I believe Ghastly is that person's only Pokemon. If you want to, actually, if you want to get through here without being annoyed, well, with being annoyed, but at the same time, not having to fight any Pokemon at all, except for the trader's Pokemon, you can actually come here without the Silph Scope, or just deposit it if you've got it already, and if you walk around, every ghost will be unidentified, except for the ones they're carrying. So you'll be able to battle them all the way up, if you want to avoid having to take on non-trainer battles on the way up. You will need the Silph Scope to get past a certain floor, but other than that, you can just fight them and not bother with the Pokemon. Why did I not switch out immediately? Please use the Lick. I've had enough of you confusing me on the first turn. That still hit! That's a ghost move. You can't use that against the normal type. I don't care if you have set damage based on my level. Not fair. Jeez, this is getting harder and harder to get through here. Because of that. Why am I not trying to catch one of these as well? I mean, they haven't been strong enough to survive one fly yet, but that's besides the point. Maybe this one will be strong enough. It's level 24. I'm actually oh, it's faster. It is faster. I'm just gonna waste a move before I do anything. Birdsworth, you are not your own enemy. Stop hitting yourself. I swear to God I'm not making a joke out of this. With the risk of Nightshade, I don't want to keep that in. I'm gonna have to swap out to somebody else. Doomman's too much of a risk. I'm gonna have to bring in Daydream. This may be dangerous if he uses Lick, but that's probably one of his weakest moves. Nightshade does damage based on level, so it's not gonna be super effective. Right? Yeah. And of course Confusion will be. That's the only move I can use against him. And of course it's gonna knock him out in one, so I can't catch him either. I kinda want one, just in case. Blood grew level, Birdsworth got some stuff, Daydream got some stuff. I'm gonna need to get Birdsworth back up. We're barely on the first floor! How am I going back to heal already? That's crazy. Oh, right, yeah, I forgot changes when you got there. Alright, never mind that. Let's just continue on our way. Heal back to perfect health. Let's do it. Come on, timing. We hope to see you again. Why? To prevent your Pokemon from dying. Oh, okay. That's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, we're back where we were. You're a target. Begone, evil spirit! Begone! Don't come back ever again! Why do I keep going into attack? That is not a smart plan! Birdsworth, show 'em what it's like! You can fly! You can fly all day long! Just defeat him one hit. This is the gym leader. No, gym leader? This is not a gym leader! You're a gym leader? Give me a badge! This is a trainer's Pokemon, so it's fine. Okay, we're defeating 2 more, so that's at least that's some progress we're making. That's a progress. Yes, that is a progress. Like I said, you can get through this easier with a Silph Scope because all you have to worry about is the trainer's Pokemon. I mean, without a Silph Scope, because all you have to worry about is the trainer's Pokemon weakening you, because the other ones don't actually do anything, because they're unidentified. They have no reason to attack. I hate that move. This class is a psychic move, so it's not limited by the ghost attribute. No! Don't hurt yourself in the middle of flight! The other problem I have with that move is that Birdsworth can hurt itself in the middle of flight and cancel out his own move rather than just saving it to another turn. Now he's no longer confused. That's good. Lick wouldn't have affected it anyway. But, okay, that's good critical. That's exactly what I want against the trainer Pokemon. Blurt, go another level! Won't be long before he evolves. Then he might be able to stand up to a few things, actually. But you cast, he deals damage on... Sorry, I was possessed, what do you say? My friends were possessed too. God damn it. Why, Ghastly? Why? You're not even worth it. You're a level 20. I'm gonna just throw Daydream in there. Just because I don't want Birdsworth to get any more hurt. In fact, I have little use for potions, so I may just give Birdsworth a potion. And probably Daydream now. Yep. Because I don't really have much use for them. Especially in battle. Outside of battle, maybe, if they stack up enough. I think I can stack up enough of them. But inside of battle, they're pretty useless. And I only have 4 anyway, so I might as well use them. That's a decent amount. And because you came and helped out, actually no. Yes. I already said it. I already said it was because you came and helped out. I can't take that back now. Even if my judgment would be better that way, I still cannot take that back now. Gee, all you'd end up fighting is unidentifieds, and they let you run away. Whereas ghosts are pretty fast in this for some reason, and they do not let you flee very well much. Okay, time for a Birdsworth. That does not affect Birdsworth. However, flying does. No, that's a confuse ray. You're completely confused about this whole battle aspect. And you survived an attack. You also use Nightshade, which is worrying. I'm gonna send... You don't technically have any psychic moves, so Quaking is a good choice, I think. The only psychic move you have is causing confusion, right? Yeah, that one. Surprised you went to that one on the turn. I have other moves, but what I really want to do is start trying to catch you. I'm going to use a Great Ball for this one. I don't usually, but there we go. And I caught a Ghastly! Yes! New data! It's gas! Of course I want to give a nickname to Ghastly. Let's see. What nickname should I give Ghastly? I usually call him Nightmare. But then that move, Nightmare, came out and I'm like, oh wait, maybe I should give it more of a random name. How about... Dark? And this is so meta. It's actually so meta. Was this actually something, bugger, I didn't lowercase it. This is actually something to do with something I've came up with in the past. So that's interesting. Dark Dreams. Oh, Dark Dream. Okay, that's good. Dark Dream was transferred to Bill's PC. We now have a ghost Pokemon. We now have a Ghastly. Also known as Dark Dream. Potion on Birdsworth. And Birdsworth gonna need the other one next time. There's no one down there. We're on the 2nd floor! Could be dangerous getting back though. Okay, let's fight you. Be cursed with me! Quaw! That was strange. I don't know why I closed my eyes for that. You're just shouting Quaw. Birdsworth's turn! And they really like using Confuse Ray. I should really have gotten Birdsworth a few more moves before coming here. Just stuff that it can attack with. That confusion is really awkward. Yay! Blood grew to level 15! Wow, he is getting up in levels quick. And learn Water Gun. That's a pretty decent move. Well, it's half decent. Birdsworth grew a level! Now we have Ghastly. What will we do against the Ghastly? Probably hit ourselves. Yeah, I thought so. That's basically my luck in a nutshell. I have an opponent I can easily beat. What should I do? Punch yourself in the face! Okay! God damn it! Okay, I'm bringing out Daydream then. Birdsworth is too weak now. Too low, no, low health. Do not? Okay. Thank you. That'll do 20, if I recall. No, more than 20. It's not based on my level. Is it based on your level? Oh, it might be based on Ghastly's level. I never even thought about that. That never entered into my consideration at all. Yeah, because he did 23. And he was level 23. If he was level 100, he does 100. Duh. Brain. Keep up with me, brain. I already know what the ghosts are. I found the elixir! I also have an almost dead Birdsworth. Let's give you a bit of health, buddy. I know you have that Daydream, but I don't have any potions left for you. I want to make sure Birdsworth doesn't die, for one. I don't even know if I'll switch it in anymore. Maybe. It's level 20? Probably not a problem. Blurt needs his levels. That's one of the main things we gotta work on this. Blurt really needs his levels. He's gotta make up for what Ryan didn't have. Doesn't have anymore. Because he's dead. Died. Rest in peace. Blurt grew some levels. No, just got some experience. That's good too, I guess. Wish I could just deposit the Silscope at this point, so I don't have to fight all these Pokemon. But then this is good training for Blurt. I know I can try and get to the halfway point, but it's going to take just as long to get either way. And this is training in a way, so we do want to go through all this. Just enjoy the experience and fly to another... Oh, I didn't mean that literally, Birdsworth. It just flew up in the sky. Okay, no more Pokemon should appear at this point. Yeah, no Pokemon appear on this floor. It's just above this floor. Which is weird considering it's laid out as if you would have to fight Pokemon on this floor. Probably because you have to fight your rival. Which we already did. We already defeated Clone. He was easy. Play the clip! I don't play clips. So I don't even know why I said that. Back at the Pokemon Center. Time to heal. I could really do more potions and stuff, can't I? I forget, can we catch the... I don't know, and I'm not going to risk it. I could risk it. I will find out at the time. I'm not going to spoil it right now. And I feel like we actually are training up the right one for that, actually, now I think about it. It never occurred to me until now. I literally just put Blurt in because I wanted a water type on my team and I wanted to use Surf. That was literally my only reasoning. I didn't think beyond that. Oh, level 25. That's going to be... I know you're... It'll only lose 25 health. I don't think that move can crit. So at most it can lose... Ah. Doesn't get to go first though. It's going to lose 25 health. Right? Yeah, that's how the move works. Yeah, exactly, 25. So it's whatever level the Pokemon's at. I don't know why he used Lick for that. Because he can get a move off here. He's trying to confuse me. That's a good tactic. I am easily confused. What was that? See? Easily confused. And Birdsworth is apparently not easily confused. Not as easy as I am, apparently. And Blurt grew a level. Not only did we get the introduction of Blurt, not only did we get his first level, but in this episode, we also get Blurt evolving. He is carrying... Well, everybody else is carrying him at the moment, but... He's just going off on one, just... Now we have a war turtle! Called Blurt! It's funny because the Squirtle one's supposed to be called Squirt. And I think the Blastoise is supposed to be called Blurt. So the war turtle would be called Wort? 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 Now, there is a possibility, since he can only do 21 damage aside from his lick, maybe have to fight using Blur. I don't know which one does more damage, Bubble or Water Gun. I think Water Gun does more damage. And he did 21 damage, of course. I'm not really surprised on that one, because it goes by his health. By his level. That did nothing. I am pulling you out, Blurt. I'm sorry. You can't go on. That was just pathetic. Was he trying to paralyze Blurt? How dare you, sir? How very dare you, sir? Oh man, Blurt's now low on health. Oh well, he's probably not going to go into battle for a while anyway. It's not going to make too much of a difference. And we just have more Ghastlies trying to ruin all our fun. Okay, what am I doing? Oh yeah, Birdsworth. Because we still need to level up Birdsworth too. I want him to get to his most powerful form. He's still in his second stage, which, to be honest, a lot of Pokemon stay in their second stage for a long time, actually. When you think about it, they're going to go from 16 to 36, which is a long time to spend in your second stage. But then there's also the ones that go all the way up to 50 before they can evolve, which is crazy as hell. Why am I doing this while he's confused? While... Oh, okay, that's confused, right? Good. I could continue. It probably won't be confused. I'm not risking that. I don't want to lose Birdsworth, especially at this stage. Alright, let's bring in... I can bring Dooman in. Get a bit more experience, level it out a bit. Birdsworth's not too bad on the experience level, actually, on the levels, actually, so... It's not gonna matter who I bring in. I'm just gonna power up Quaking. He needs to keep covering levels while I do this. Lick has the annoying effect of sometimes... Oh. I just realized that Quaking can only use Poison Sting against this. And it's not very effective. Welcome to the Battle of Attrition! Starring Ghastly and Quaking! They once knew each other as enemies, and they still know each other as enemies! Now it's a battle of attrition! Which I already pointed out, like 5 seconds ago. I don't know why you needed me to say that again. Now he's confused. I think the Ghastly's gonna win this battle of attrition, apparently. It just seems to have the better moveset. Especially since I've only got one move I have to stick to, regardless. Yeah, that Lick's not going to do much. Confuse is probably going to take more, and it's not even doing anything right now. That Nightshade, though, 23 damage. At this current stage, it's not worth continually fighting. But I'm going to try anyway, because I'm glutton for punishment, and Quaking is apparently too. That was a crit. Why are you still confused? Okay, you are not staying in anymore. I don't even know why I brought you in. I'm sorry, Quaking, you let me down. I know you don't have any moves to fight it, and I get it, but seriously, he's level 23, you're level 37. How are you losing to it? Aside from the fact that you don't have any moves. I mean, your Poison Sting should be potent enough to destroy it. Come on. This battle should have been over ages ago. Everybody has to get experience now. And I need to go back to the Pokemon Center. Maybe I should leave the Silph Scope behind and come back later for it. That'd be a bad choice, actually, considering my team right now. Okay, what I'm going to do is attempt to get to the next screen. Okay, and we're actually going to save here, and I'll come back to this. Jeez. Because we're out of time. We're going to save here, and I'm going to attempt to get back to this point, but what I'm going to do is off screen, I am going to train up Blurt. And the other Pokemon will probably get some levels in just being there. But I don't want to do all this on screen, because you already know what's going to happen. And if anything dies, I will record it. Because it would be stupid not to. I mean, it's important. No one should die. Anyway. Especially a Pikachu. So, thanks everyone for watching. But for now, we're done here. See ya!